night off tonight.
It's not ominous.
I'm having a night off.
Yeah.
Have a little rest. Have a little rest. See what it's like out here. Yes, you do get weary. You do, so I'd like to have a night off tonight.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm terribly sorry, but on behalf of the management, I regret to say that although we were expecting to put on The Prisoner of Zendor tonight, our two principal actors are unable to be with us. And so if the welfare officers, please, would mind clearing the hall, the community singing will be at 10:15. Unless, of course, there are any actors here in the audience. Now, we need two of our principal actors. They need to be young and agile and good-looking. Are there any here? Could we have the house lights on, please? House lights. Where are these actors, please? We need two actors. They must be young and handsome and agile and must be able to sing as well. No. I'm afraid you have to be over 21. No? Is there anyone here at all? Hang on. Someone here. Young man, I wonder, would you mind helping us?
Oh, no. Not tonight. No, I'm just watching tonight.
Well, we need two actors, and you could be one of them, couldn't you?
Well, I'd really rather just sit here tonight if you don't mind. Would that be all right?
Well, what do you think, ladies and gentlemen? I think they'd like you to come with me, sir. If you come with me...
I don't really...
Have you ever done any acting before, sir?
No, I've never done any before.
No acting at all?
No, never.
I see.
I don't think I've ever really been on the stage before.
Have you not? I see.
No.
Can you sing at all?
Well, not really, no.
I see. Yes.
I don't think I'm going to be any good to you.
Yeah, but you're good at English, are you?
And then you said you wanted two. What do you mean by two?
Well, is there anyone else?
Well, I didn't see anybody there that looked the least bit likely.
No, Well, I wonder, do you think you could do two people?
What, two parts at once?
Of course. Yeah. How are you at German? Austrian?
Well, I can speak a bit of German, yes.
Here a little bit?
Yes.
That sounds good to me, don't you? Yes? Well, look, the problem is we've only got one script. So, if you take that behind the curtain there and get changed, do you think you could take both parts for us?
Well, I don't know, really. You see, it's... I've never done any acting before.
Well...
And it says on here, Ronald Coleman.
Yes, that's who we were expecting. Yes.
Where's he, then?
Well, he couldn't come, I'm afraid, no. Well, if you're not sure, we'll just leave it. We'll just leave it.
Perhaps I could... I don't mind giving it a try if you'd like me to.
Would you like him to, ladies and gentlemen? Sure.
Well, I'll go and see if I can learn two parts. I've got to do two parts.
Two parts, yes.
But it's all in here, is it?
Yes, it is.
Well,
OK, then. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what's your name again?
Norman.
Norman.
Yes.
Norman. A
Yes.
promising name, I misremember.
Yes, it is.
Now, Norman, this is going to be the prisoner of Zendor. Can you get it together?
Get off. I'm going off. You're staying on.
Stay on.
What for?
I want to see you.
You're up your stinker.
Where you go. I said to him, I'm having a night off. He said, you deserve it too. Yes. Hey? He said to me, let's have a night off. He must be tired. I said, it's fine. He'll take it easy tonight.
Well, I think we've given him a pretty good send-off.
Yes, he was a very good king.
They always pay me my wages every Thursday regular.
It makes me proud to dig for him.
Now I shall never know him as father-in-law. He was so kind to common people like my husband.
I must say, I think he could have given me the OBE before he popped off.
I don't think he had any intention of giving you the OBE.
I think he always treated me like a son.
He didn't know you like I know you.
Send for the pallbearers. Period costume, you see. The king is dead. Long live the king! Hey! Off with the old, on with Off with the old and on with the new. E-I-E-I-O. Let's have a dance, both me and you. E-I-E-I-O. With the yo, here, the yo, there. Here you, there you, everybody you. Who off with the old, on with the new. E-I-E-I-O. His nose is big, his hair is thin. E-I-E-I-O. And he had a pimple on his chin. E-I-E-I-O. With the you who here and the you who there. Here you, there you, everybody you. Who off with the old, on with the new. E-I-E-I-O. Hey, his kindly face and happy smile. E-I-E-I-O. Up and down, E-I-E-I-O. With the you who here and the you who there. Here you, there you, everybody you here. E-I-E-I-O. I don't know much about this king. E-I-E-I-O. Oh, all I know is he can't sing. E-I-E-I-O. With the you who here and the you who there. Here you, there you, everywhere you who on the I can
Can't say
sing.
he's new to me.
E-I-E-I-O.
He's like my husband used to be.
E-I-E-I-O. With the you who here and the you who there. Here you, there you, everywhere you who
Off with the old and on with the new.
E-I-E-I-O.
I think my nephew should be king.
E-I-E-I-O.
This fellow doesn't know a thing.
E-I-E-I-O. With the you who here and the you who there. Here you, there you, everywhere you who off with the old and on with the new. E-I-E-I-O.
I think he is rather sweet.
E-I-E-I-O.
Pity he has got flat feet.
E-I-E-I-O. With the you who here and the you who there. Here you, there you, everywhere you who off with the old and on with the new. E-I-E-I-O.
Enough of all this! What is all this merriment about? It is I who should be king. This brother of mine, my elder brother Rudolph, he is the nincompoop. He knows nothing. Nothing at all. He's irresponsible. He goes acting. He is no good. I should be the king.
Yes, my son. So you should be the king, even though you are the younger brother. And I shall see what I can do to see that you are the king.
Mama. Ja, Mama.
Did you hear that, my darling husband? He wants to be king.
Have no fear, my little darlings. So long as I, Colonel Zapp, am the Prime Minister, the Prince Regent will never be the king.
Little does he know that I plan to become the king.
Ja, Prince Regent.
Ah, Uncle?
Jawohl.
How are you, Uncle?
I am very well, thank you. And you too?
Yes, Uncle.
Ach so, das ist gut. Ja, well, I, as your great uncle, Count von Blenkensopen, second son of the Duke of Saxe-Coburg, and grand cousin of the Archduke of Hamburger, mit onions, very distantly related to Herr Ronald MacDonald, who was uncle to the beautiful Fräulein Apfelstrudel. I will help you to become the king.
Thank you, Uncle. Danke schön. Bitte, bitte. Ja. Jawohl.
Ach so.
Ach so.
I am sorry I was late for the burial of Papa.
I should think you were.
My big
My
brother.
goodness me, you
Look
ought
at
to
him.
be ashamed of yourself. Being late for the funeral of your own father, and you the heir to the throne as well.
Yes, you should be ashamed.
Where have you been?
As this old lady has just said, you should be learning how to be king, not elector.
I was having some lessons at the old Hungarian Vic.
I do not wish to know that.
Hold your tongue, all of you, and keep quiet, darling. He is the king now.
He may be the king now, but I have the plan. I will kidnap him.
Just a moment, my son. Rudolph, come over here, please.
What is the trouble, Mother?
Just be quiet for a moment. That's possible. Look at you. You've appeared. You're not even dressed in your uniform correctly. You haven't got your right orders on or anything. And
Never make a good king.
Just
I
a
should be
moment.
the king.
I am sorry, but this is how it must be. However good you are the younger son, and the act of succession says that your brother, who is elder to you by 3.5 minutes, must be king. And this is something you have to bear with. You must be the king. You will have to forget this acting like you...
I would rather be the actor, Mother, than the king.
Would, but you're not very good at that either. But you cannot be an actor. You must be the king. I will hear no more of this from either of you. That is the end. Finished. Tabut.
Come here, my brother.
We may as well sing a song.
Why not?
And I think we should be over here. According to the script which I have just received on entering the hall this evening. It is in German.
Oh, mein Herr.
Ich bin nicht, einst du mich, einst du Fritz, einst du nicht, einst du Fräulein, mein Woll. Und Harar, echt in Gras, und Wisdom, ein Brechtung, bringt der Worten Bau am Himmel. Zonder dein ist der Mühle, der Bärenmutter womit, und uns ein Service, ein Nacht die Volkswagen und ein sie Leyland too, ein sie Flip-Floppen, Mercedes-Benz. Ticken, tacken, spicken, splocken, spicken, splocken, dicken, tocken, hicken, splocken, dicken, splocken, und kauft uns gewiss dem Weins, einst wie Blut.
Enough of this nonsense. Dancing and singing the songs in the old German dialect which nobody can understand. We must call the cabinet meeting to decide what we must do to arrange for the coronation of the new king. I have decided it shall be on Bank Holiday Tuesday because that's early closing in the market town. Let us go on and prepare for the cabinet meeting.
Couldn't do the zipper. That's what the safety pins are for. In case it comes. Oh, forget it. Oh, forget it.
Ready? Yep. Let's go.
Ready? Silly. I should be the king anyway. Why we have to go to all these meetings?
Give it a rest.
We will see to it. We will work our little plan.
Will it please rise for His Majesty as the king?
Oh, the king.
Your Majesty, here's a chair for you.
Thank you very much.
Please be seated.
For goodness sake, Rudolph. Teach your uniform. Colonel Zapp.
Yes, I will do it, Your Majesty. There we are.
I think we will have to wait 1 moment. I have got the wrong trousers on.
It is the typical.
Keine Dummkopf.
That's right.
Donnerblitzer.
As you know, we begin every cabinet meeting with the old German hymn. And we're going to sing that in a moment, when His Majesty has finished changing his trousers. In the meanwhile, we will sing the old German gospel song, Travel Along in the Sunshine.
Oh, no, we will not.
Oh,
Here he is.
he's just coming back. Please be seated.
Oh, the cabinet is meeting here today.
Here today,
Oh, the cabinet is meeting here today.
hip hip hooray.
When the chairman stops his moaning, the rest will all be groaning. Oh, the cabinet is meeting here today. Oh, the cabinet is meeting here today.
Yes, it is.
Yes, the cabinet cabinet is meeting here today.
Here today.
And the chairman will be noting the ones who are not voting. Oh, the cabinet is meeting here today. Oh, the cabinet is meeting here today. Yes, the cabinet is meeting here today. But the king he will be missing because the girls he's kissing. Oh, the cabinet is meeting here today.
This is ridiculous.
Right, Mr. Secretary.
We will call the meeting to order. We will commence with the minutes of the last meeting, where we passed a resolution to buy Radwell to mend the leak in the royal warming pan.
Ah, I should think so, at last.
It's about time, too. My face are getting for wet.
There was discussion about the rising damp in the west wing of the palace, which was causing the crumbling of the parapet.
Yeah.
No decision was made, pending a report from the property department IHQ.
Typical.
And then what will happen?
Nothing. The carpet in the ballroom is threadbare.
Yeah.
We recommended that we would approach IHQ for some Flotex. And the swords are all blunt, but I understand that Gillette have a special offer on where they will sharpen 2 for the price of 1.
Good.
Very good.
You all agree with the minutes?
Yes, indeed. Now, please, can we get on with the coronation arrangements? Don't you think so, Your Majesty?
Sit down.
Your Majesty.
Yes, I'll just leave that to you, Zap. You carry on, Zap.
Oh, he has no interest at all in what we shall do.
I shall be the king. Your Majesty, what is the state of the treasury? Your Majesty.
Rudolph!
Zap, just tell him what he wants to know.
Your Majesty, we are just waiting to see how much is in the co-op divvy. As well as the little bit we had in the Woolwich.
Rudolph?
What about the other arrangements?
Rudolph?
Where is he going now?
He will be going off to practice his acting.
Zap, can't you do anything with
I
him?
have been trying to do something with him for years, but it has no effect.
He is but a clown. Is he a phony actor?
How can we have the stupid Rudolph, this twit with the big red nose? How can we have him as king, really? Can Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer?
It is my fault that I have a son who's an imbecile. It is just not my fault.
Well, I think you ought to leave everything to me, gentlemen and ladies. I will prepare everything. And you will have to
I think that we ought to.
That we have a son that's an imbecile.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please leave the cabinet room, and I will decide what is going to happen myself. Off you go.
All right,
Uncle.
Zap, but make it soon.
Yes, I will.
Goodness sake.
Uncle?
Yes, I'm here, your all. Yeah.
Uncle, we must do something about my brother.
Oh, indeed, and we must do it very quickly.
We must do it very quickly. Where is he now?
Humble?
Do you know where he is now?
Oh, I think he has gone off to do some of his preparation for the acting.
Try in there.
Try in there. Yeah.
He is doing preparation for his acting.
Yeah, he is always going around doing speeches and throwing his arms in the air.
Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
What about this, Uncle? What if we, whilst he is doing that, we ambush him and put bags over his head and put him to Zendor?
In the castle.
In the tower.
In the tower of the castle.
And he can be the prisoner of Zendor.
That would be very, very convenient, for tonight's show is called The Prisoner of Zendor.
Oh,
that
Uncle.
would fit very nicely with Major Albert Wall's brochure.
We will go and hide.
Right, come on.
What is that light in soft yon window I see? Who is of fair countenance? And why leapeth my heart
betwixt lung and liver. Is this a dagger I see before my eyes? Now is the winter of our discontent, for lo, my fair maid hath made her way to Sunbury. If music be the food of love, if music be the food of love, give me an excess, like the blue taper and retire. A horse, my kingdom for a horse. Cry God for Harry, and may the devil take the hindermost. Now yonder maid, is that a tear in thine eye? And why runneth thy nose on this sunny day?
Got a cold.
Sing, my fair maiden, it was a lover, und his lass.
It was a lover and his lass, with a hey and a ho and a hey, nonny no, and a hey, nonny nonny no. That o'er the green cornfield did pass in springtime, in springtime, in springtime, the only pretty ring-time, when birds do sing, hey, ding-a-ding-a-ding, hey, ding-a-ding-a-ding, hey. He's playing a different tune to what I'm singing.
We're doing these cheap shows.
They do, don't they? You sing this time.
This carol they began that hour with a hey and a ho and a hey, nonny no, nonny no, 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 no. And that our life was but a flower in springtime, in springtime, in springtime, the only pretty ring time when Chinese. Hey ding-a-ding-a-ding, hey ding-a-ding-a-ding, hey ding-a-ding-a-ding, sweet lovers love the spring.
We'll try together this time.
Together.
Right, okay.
And therefore take the present time with a hey and a ho and a hey, nonny no, and a nonny no. For love is crowned with the prime in springtime, in springtime, in springtime, the only pretty ring time when birds do sing. Hey ding-a-ding-a-ding, hey ding-a-ding-a-ding, hey ding-a-ding-a-ding, in the spring.
Josh, that was very good.
Wrong work.
This would be a good time to do the kidnap, I think. We have the bag. He is wooing and she is swooning. We can creep up on them and they will never notice. You go round the back.
I think I will walk down the steps.
I think we're in danger.
Nothing's happening here.
Right.
It says here, look nonchalant. Nonchalant, look nonchalant. Ah, my head is in the bag.
Ever, Uncle. Right, off we go. Off we go. This way. This way. Right a little.
This is looking
Now,
nonchalant.
left 5 degrees and straight ahead.
What's next? The other side, is it? The other side.
Well, my love, you can see by the look on my face that I am a very, very worried man.
Why are you worried?
My love, I am always worried when I stand on this stage. No, I am worried because of the disappearance of the king.
The king has disappeared?
It is 4 days now since he was last heard of.
Oh, it's 3 days since the last house.
Ah, well, I'm getting tired.
What are we going to do?
I do not know. I am very, very worried.
But if he is not here for his coronation, the Prince Regent will...
For his what?
Coronation.
Oh, for his coronation, yes. You know what I do? You know what I do when I'm so troubled? I walk by the river.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Let us take a stroll by the river.
Let us do that.
And then if I sing, my spirit will become quiet and I will think of a plane.
A plane?
A plane indeed. There might be some holiday makers down here too who will join in, do you think?
Well, if they know the words?
They will know the words of this well-known old German cruising song. Strolling by the river on a Sunday afternoon, hand in hand together we will build and we will spoon. Just two of us together, we will spend our honeymoon. Strolling by the river on a Sunday afternoon.
Sorry, Richard.
Strolling by the river on a Sunday afternoon.
Yes, I'll tell you.
Strolling there in August or in May or even June. Strolling in the sunshine or beneath the harvest moon. Strolling by the river on a Sunday afternoon. Ah, I feel better already. La la dee 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 da dee dee.
Let me just see what the script says. You're supposed to be an Englishman fishing off the bridge. I'll do my best. It's all any of us can do. Now, there's the hook. Let's see what happens. It says here, take no notice of the lady in the front row who laughs out loud. That's what I should do then. What else it say? Hang on a bit until the tramps appear. Wish I'd had a chance to learn the script. Would have helped a bit. Oh. Fish, it says, put the thing down and see what comes on.
Oh, look! Look, Fritz!
It says, have a word with the tramps.
What is this?
Hello now.
Oh, what a funny language he speaks.
Yes, I am an Englishman.
An Englishman?
Yes. And I'm
Sprechen
here.
Sie Deutsch?
I'm here on holiday.
What are you doing?
I'm on a fishing holiday.
A fishing holiday?
Yes, I'm fishing in this pond.
What are you fishing for?
Well, I hope I might get a haddock or a plaice.
Haddock?
There are very good kippers round here.
Good kippers. Might have the fish and the chip if I'm lucky. Hello, I've got a bite. Something's
Have you
pulling.
caught anything yet?
Something's coming.
Oh.
What is it?
What is it?
Oh, good. Oh, good. This is a welly.
A welly.
You don't want it.
Well, would you like to have it?
Give it to Corbelman.
Oh, yes.
I haven't got any.
I don't mind you having it if you want a silly old...
You can have that.
If you'd like to have a...
Help me into this.
What can you do with one old boot?
You really want to know?
Oh, I have a boot now.
Try again.
Good value.
It's the second fish. Here we go then. Try again. Cast out the line and see what happens.
What comes now?
Wait for the fish to bite. When you feel the fish biting, pull up the line.
Oh.
Oh, we will take those off.
We have this? Yes. You don't.
What is
Do
it?
you have a hat?
A couple of hats.
You have this.
I don't have that.
Would you like this one?
No, you have it. It may improve you, dear. English people are very kind. You have it. You put it on.
Polite, but very
Well,
polite.
yes, very kind.
Have you anything else in there?
Oh, let me just see. Put the rod in for the third time. Right, here we go. See what's in there?
I can't see anything in this hat.
Wait for the fish to bite. Hello, it's biting. Here we go.
Oh, great.
Oh!
Let's have a look.
What have we got this time?
What have we got here? Let's have a look.
Oh, there's something for me. Look.
Good.
I need it.
Oh, that's very good. Don't you think that's good?
Yes, I think that's
And I
fine.
think there's something for you too.
Oh,
be it a couple of days.
we lived in the back hotel.